Okay.
Okay, wait.
I'm
Oh
in game. In
my
game doesn't even look
god.
that bad.
Oh
Tree
my,
textures look a little
oh
shit.
my gosh. Welcome back to the channel, and today I just want to talk about a few things on Monster Hunter Wilds and how absolutely atrocious this game optimization is for PC. As you guys saw in the video and as you can see in the gameplay that I'm showing right now, my graphics are absolute ass. And before we get into it's just a PC problem, I am above the minimum requirements that are shown on the store page, and yet the game still ran absolutely poorly. And clearly it's not just me. If you go to the store page right now and look at the reviews for Monster Hunter, there's currently around 61,000 mixed reviews on Monster Hunter, which isn't a good look at all. And obviously a lot of people are mad because, you know, we spent around $70 or more on a game that came out almost unfinished. And this video isn't going to be about hating on Monster Hunter Wilds. I've actually found a way, for me at least, that helped me get my FPS boosted and actually be able to play the game. And I'm actually loving the game. It's absolutely fun, and I can see why it has a lot of good reviews as well. The game is not bad at all. It's just simply the poor PC optimization that's just tainting the name. And it's more than just people that are under the minimum requirements or above it, because there's even some people with crazy PC builds still saying that they see stuttering or like weird graphic glitches, which kind of proves more that the game isn't just optimized well for PC. But later in the video, I'm going to show you guys what I did to help me make the game playable. I still don't think it looks that good, but it's at least playable. And, you know, I spent around 80 bucks on this game, so I'm going to play the game. Which this sucks that this is happening, because why can't a $70 game just come out perfectly fine on release date? But I'll show you guys how I fixed my game and made it playable. But if any of you guys know a better way to fix it, leave in the comments below to help other people out. But I want to go over some of the reviews left on Monster Hunter Wilds, because my gosh, they are absolutely hilarious. And I think you guys would at least get a laugh out of this. But real quick before we get into the video, I make gaming content every week. And if you guys are ever bored and have no idea what to watch, you can hit that free subscribe button down below. And hopefully I can cure some of your boredom. And here we go. First review is pretty good. Very immersive game. You can cook a well done steak on your GPU while you play. The hot blast of air from your PC fans truly make you feel like you are in the desert. Keep a bag of sand by your desk and periodically toss handfuls of it into the air to really complete the experience. This game is absolutely amazing, but the worst optimization I've ever seen. How does this game manage to run perfectly fine in an open beta and I receive an excellent rating score on the benchmark, but the actual product that costs actual money runs like absolute sludge? This one says this game is a solid 10 frames per second.
That's what I told you to look at.
If you close your eyes, it looks nice. Oh my god.
10 frames per second.
There's so many reviews. I pay $70 to boot a crash report. My grandma runs better than this game.
This game, very immersive game. You can go. I saw that one.
But that's how you know this is even worse, though, right? Because people are saying the beta ran well, and then as soon as the game actually came out, and then it just takes a shit. They literally
wait, that doesn't even make sense. How did they make the product worse and then sell it? Why would they do that?
That's what I'm saying. They literally gooned you at the beta and then just fucking stopped jacking it off after you.
What the hell is going on?
Alright, so I'm gonna try to run through these settings as quick as I can, so I'm not wasting your guys' time that much. And real quick before we start, I'm not a graphics expert. This is just what's working for me, and hopefully it works for you. I don't know much about graphics at all, but I just want to show you guys what worked for me. So starting on display, you can just stop the video now and then just copy what I have on here if you want, but I'm just gonna quickly go through it. I got screen mode on borderless window, my resolution to what my monitor is, aspect ratio to 16:9, or you can have, I usually have it on automatic, but I'm not sure if it makes a difference. I'm sure it doesn't. Uncapped frames, and then that's pretty much all I have here. Moving on to the graphic settings on custom, cutscene graphics on do not adjust separately. Upscaling, I have an Nvidia card, but I'm using AMD FSR 3, and the reason why is because I can only use frame generation on AMD FSR 3. Apparently the 3060 cannot use frame generation on Nvidia DLSS, and for some reason Monster Hunter Wilds really wants you to use frame generation to, I guess, actually run the game. I'm not really sure how any of this works. Like I said, I'm not a professional at this, but this is what I use so that I can use frame generation. So I have AMD FSR3 on, and then I have frame generation enabled. And then on the upscaling mode, depending on how good you want the game to look, the best you can get it to look is if you use AMD native AA, which is what I'm currently running. But if you want more FPS, you can go down to performance or quality if it boosts your FPS. And I have the upscaling sharpness to 1. Now you can lower this as well, and it may boost your FPS as well. But moving on, I have no ray tracing on because obviously my PC will blow up if I do. Texture quality I have on high, but if you want more FPS, you can lower this as well. Texture filtering quality I don't think uses that much resources, so I have it on the highest, but you guys can change it to whatever you want. Mesh quality I have on high, and then I have fur quality on low. Onto the second page, I have sky cloud quality on the lowest because I'm not really looking up in the sky when I'm in the middle of a fight. Grass tree quality to medium. Grass tree sway enabled, wind simulation quality high, and then these two settings right here you can only change on the main menu, but I have them on high. And then water effects I have enabled, render distance I have on high, and this as well you can only change in the main menu. Shadow quality I have on medium, distance shadow quality I have on low, shadow distance I have on near, ambient light quality I have on medium, contact shadows is enabled, ambient occlusion is on medium. Moving on to the third page, I have bloom on high. This I heard from another video. I'm not going to take credit for this. Apparently if you have it on high, it can kind of help hide some of the ugly textures, so I put it on high. Motion blur I of course have off, and then vintage effects I also have off. I don't know why it's on. And then the rest, these don't use that much resources, so you can really have it on whatever you want. Volumetric fog I have on low. And then the variable rate shading, you would want to have it on balanced or off, whichever one you prefer. And that's what I run on my current settings. Right now I'm only getting around 50 FPS, but I do have a lot of other applications open on the background, which affects it a lot. And another thing I did as well that I want to mention is that I moved my game to a SSD. Because every time I logged in without having it on an SSD, it would just fucking blast me with a message saying it would run better if it's on an SSD. So I listened to them and I moved it there as well, and it helped a little bit. But that's practically the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, or I hope this helped you in any way possible. I'm gonna link some other videos down under the like button. So if you guys need some extra help, I'm sure these videos will explain everything a bit better than I do. And that's it. Hope you guys have a good day. Peace.